So he says. Now, are you ready to tell me what I want to know about the Doulos Corporation? And don't bother telling me that they erase all your memories. You see, I don't believe that. I think you know things. And I think you'll tell me if properly motivated. And then you slowly start to remember. It's all a blur, but you had left the Zub system. You entered jump space and then immediately dropped out. Everything, every system, every screen, every light went out. And in that same moment, every one of you went out too. Unconscious. Now you're here. Your mind is very cloudy and you can't remember all the details. But there's this man staring at all of you. Now that I've softened you up, let's start with the basics, shall we? What are the shipments you carry for them? What are they building on all of those planets? What are they planning?
I wanted to ask him, who are you and how did you get us here first?
Maybe I'm not being clear. We're not here for me to answer your questions. We're here so you can answer mine.
And then ask him, if we tell you, will you let us out?
Yes. This thing is not complicated.
I
If any one of you tells me what I want to know, you'll all go free.
All of our... Look, we don't know almost anything about the Doulos Corporation, but we want to find out too. I've
I've
happy to
heard
show
this
you.
story before, because your memories were erased, yes. And how do you know that? Because they
That's just-
told you that?
Yes, that's just
You
what we've been
believe
told.
what they tell you?
I don't believe what they told us, but
Did
I
they
don't know
tell you
what to
about the
believe.
other times you've woken up with amnesia?
No.
Do you really think that was the first time it's happened to you?
Might not be. But I'd be happy to learn whatever we could learn about the Doulos Corporation. And I'd be
Veronic's-
happy to show you the shipments.
So you're saying you'd be happy to show him the shipments?
Yes.
Yeah,
I wanna-
we could go into look at all the way tickets,
I want to also,
Wait,
I want to also
wait,
tell him something. We aren't also exactly part of the Doulos anymore. Our captain died, and we've just been doing whatever we want right now. So we're not exactly, because I got put in jail. So it's not.
So,
But
I
we-
would be happy to cooperate because I want to learn about the Doulos Corporation too.
oh, you want to learn.
I do want to learn.
Yeah, that's nice. Well, it looks like I'm just going to have to try to press harder. Let's try turning the power up on the Nightmare Inducer.
No, we're good. We're not. We're.
Now, by the way, nobody is allowed to say, hey, this is just a nightmare, so it doesn't matter. Okay, are we clear on that?
We can't just shoot each other and just be done.
If you want the game to end now, sure. Oh man, it's already 4. Dang. Okay, so we're gonna have to do the fast version on
Okay.
this one. So, let me do this.
Boom.
I will start this off with silence, actually. Okay. It all started off with little things. You didn't really think much of it. Little things like finding something somewhere when you knew that's not where you left it. It can happen to anyone though, right?
Yes.
And there were strange sounds you didn't recognize on the ship. But hey, it's not like you know every sound this ship makes in just 3 weeks on board, right? But after a couple of days, things started getting weirder. Cold spots around the ship. Inexplicable feelings of dread. Feeling like someone just touched you. But there's no one there. And there were voices. Whispers at first. Then you all started hearing screams from somewhere on the ship, but you couldn't find whoever or whatever it was. Sometimes the screams were words. Hello? Is anyone there? And even please help me. Then things got serious. Louder noises happening more frequently. Lights going out. doors opening and closing by themselves. Whatever it is that's here is seeping deeper and deeper into the ship. And there's signs of it being malevolent. A few nights ago, Hero went to sleep in her bunk and woke up in the middle of the night on the floor in the cargo airlock, and all of her hair had turned white. That same night, Bardak went to sleep, and he didn't wake up for 3 days.
Oh my god.
And he kept
You're in a coma.
he kept talking in his sleep, in a voice that wasn't his, deep and growling, and in a language no one understood. Once he woke up, he had no idea it had been 3 days, and he seems to be totally normal now. And that brings us to now, with all of you on the bridge, desperately searching for an answer, a hint, a clue, a defense, anything. Bardak is running every scan he can think to, searching the ship for sounds, vibrations, movement. So maybe whatever is going on could be monitored or traced to its source. Hera is scanning the immediate area outside the ship for any strange energy signatures, radiation, anything that could be causing this. Baronix and Bosk watch on, nervously, rifles clutched tightly, extra clips bulging out of their pockets. But so far, no one has even seen anything for them to shoot at.
We don't know we're in the nightmare machine.
Nope,
Okay.
Oh man.
you do not. So, would you like to run those scans and
Sure.
see if you find things? All right, one at a
Ship
time
systems?
here. Okay, yes, ship systems.
4.
Geez, really?
Do I subtract a fear?
No, not yet. 4, oh wait, that's with your ship systems?
My ship system's a 0.
All right. So that would be a failure. So here is what you read, and you share whatever you want to share, but please don't just read it off the screen.
Hera thinks she wants to go get the pets to sit on her.
Okay. You want to finish your scan first. Give me a 2d6 plus ship systems.
Sensors.
So what's the
sorry.
message?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, man. So you guys really...
Something's moving on the cargo deck. Loud sounds detected on the bridge. Is that us? Multiple. There's also sensor errors in engineering.
So what the heck is going on here?
And I'm detecting extreme heat surrounding the ship. The outside of the ship.
Well, maybe we should check on sensors and engineering then.
I think we should send a message someplace and say there's something funky going around.
I think it's time for action. And we
Yeah.
should go to the engineering. Let's go.
How
Come
about
what may.
how about us two? We go into the cargo bay to see, and if we see anything,
Yes.
You're gonna leave us unprotected?
Suddenly the bridge door closes.
Uh-oh.
It was open.
And no, nobody touched it.
Dang it.
Let's go to engineering.
does it open?
Okay, I'll go.
All right.
This is with you guys.
You hear loud sounds of suffering from outside the door. Moans, crying, even screaming and yelling, and cries for help. Men and women. You
Let's
just
open the
wish it
door.
would stop.
I want to open the door and see what's
What the heck?
out there.
I'm
anyone gonna
gonna
stop
point
me?
my pistol so when he opens,
In your rifle.
All right.
When you open the door, bodies completely cover the floor. They're not piled on top of each other, but the floor is covered, and there's barely any room to walk. They are all wearing Doulos jumpsuits.
Are they alive or dead?
I bet
They
I'm
are
dead.
all very pale, and you assume very dead, but they all have their eyes open.
what happened to you guys? And I ask them,
You get no response.
what do you need help with? I'm gonna ask them.
Let's go to engineering.
Once the door opened, all the screaming stopped, all the sound stopped, and I think I forgot to say that. But yes, as soon as the door opened, all the sound stopped, but now there's all these bodies on the floor in the corridor.
I want to run another sensor scan to see what kind of heat it is. Is it radiation heat? Is it...
All right, I'll let you roll again. Go ahead.
Should I do ship systems again?
9.
9. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. One at a time here.
This is.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think we're gonna learn anything.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Oh, that's creepy.
I say we blow them up.
So you want to run another scan?
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you one more chance, and that's it.
10.
Oh, that's good.
I say we blow them up.
Blow up the ship?
Blow the people up.
Okay.
The dead people?
Yeah.
How are we gonna
Well,
blow
they're
them
not
up?
gonna come back from the dead.
We got bombs. Just get the whole box.
And just slam.
So I'm not detecting any radiation or energy signatures, but I'm not able to scan very far either.
The airlock is activated on the cargo deck. There's extreme cold in the bunkhouse, extreme heat in the fresher. Power fluctuations throughout the ship. Do we have vac suits on?
Here.
Nope.
I think we should go put vac suits on if there's an airlock breach.
And now the bridge door slams shut and the entire bridge goes pitch black. I need everybody to roll a 1d6.
1.
3,
6.
6.
Oh!
That's fine.
6.
Okay, so we're going to start with Bosk. The lights come back on, and you are now in the locker room on the cargo deck.
What the?
That's where the bombs are.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna get some bombs.
Some explosives, you mean? It's, do
Blood.
you know what plastic explosive is? It's like in little bricks
It's like
of clay.
Play-Doh, kind of.
Like Play-Doh.
Oh yeah, you just.
And then you take some off and stick it and then put a fuse in it and that sort of thing, okay?
Remember.
So
Just
what
takes an
exactly do you
electrical
want to
charge
grab?
to blow up.
No, I just want like kind of a grenade thing. Just
Yeah, you don't got any grenades.
We have
That's-
just the plastic explosives.
Like in
You can,
the
that's all we have.
Caddyshack.
I thought we had like some kind of
When
like
you use the
time
clay.
stuff or.
yeah, that's what
Okay,
I-
I'll just get some of that stuff and go where all those dead people are.
Well, that was up on the upper deck. So you want to grab some explosives, some fuses, and head out. Before you open the door, you see through the window that the cargo deck is filled with people. Thank you. But these people are all standing.
this- What the?
But like the others, they are all wearing Doulos jumpsuits. There are dozens, maybe hundreds of them.
Okay, I'm not opening the door then.
Standing just a
you have
foot or...
explosives.
Well, hang on. They are standing just a foot or so apart from each other. Every gender, age, color, and even a few that must be alien or grotesquely disfigured humans. They all face different directions. They all stand absolutely still with faces of shock, eyes open and unblinking, mouths hanging open. But they all appear to be breathing because you can see their breath. You know, like when it's really cold and you can see your breath? But it's not cold.
It's hot.
And their breath vapor is black.
Black.
I'm not opening the door. I'm just gonna stick that stuff around the door.
Think
You
so?
could call me.
Oh yeah, I'll call
They're
someone
just
of you guys.
ghosts.
Hey guys, there's something creepy in the cargo.
Can I open the ramp for him?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's hold that. That's what you're doing is you're about to make a call. Hira, what did you roll on your 1d6?
Oh, 3.
3.
Did anyone else roll a 6?
I got a 6.
The lights come back on, and you are in the upper airlock with the hatch to the outside. Through the window in the corridor, that should be the corridor, you see open black space and stars.
That's crazy.
Oh God.
I hope.
Well, I'm gonna put on a back suit.
Okay,
Well, you shouldn't put it on the helmet because you can still breathe, can't you?
a back suit and a helmet.
Yeah, back suit and a helmet.
Okay.
Do you roll for that? You have
No.
a skill for it, don't you?
No, don't need a roll for that. So that's what you want to do? You want to put on a back suit and helmet?
Yeah, and I'm gonna call, hey guys, I'm in the airlock to the external hatch and,
Actually, you don't need to call.
oh,
Because you can hear Baronix yelling for help. And he's saying, I'm in the lab, please come help me.
What the?
What? Can I hear him?
Nope, you didn't hear him.
Cause
hey
you're
Baronix, what do you see on the other side of the glass?
Are you talking on your comm or are you yelling?
Yelling.
You get no response other than just a repeated, please help me.
Then I'm gonna try to call him on the comm.
Okay? You hear static.
Oh God.
Does not exist.
Baronix, what did you get?
Oh,
on
and
your
I
roll?
hooked
A
the
6.
tether.
Okay.
A 6.
Okay, so, Baronix, the lights come back on, and you're on the bridge. You're still on the bridge. And the door is shut and the lights have come back on.
Is he by himself?
He is by himself.
How did we both get a 6 on different places?
I will look. I'll try to get out of the bridge.
You want to leave the bridge? Well, as you are thinking about leaving the bridge, you hear Bardak shouting for help, and he says, I'm in the galley lounge, please help me. So that's what you want to do, is leave the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Baronix, Bardak, what did you get on your roll?
1.
1?
Did I wake up in space? With no suit on.
The lights come back on and you're in the bunkhouse.
Okay.
You're standing, you looking at the map? You're standing between the benches facing the door, which is closed. There is light, but not all of the lights came on, and the few of those that did come on are flickering, creating an almost eerie strobing effect. And you notice that all the bunk curtains are closed.
I want to run back to the bridge.
You want to leave the...
I might have wanted to look out the window first.
and run
No.
to the bridge. Okay. Are you guys strict on your 5 o'clock today?
Not too.
No,
Well,
not really.
All right.
We have
I
to
don't
go
want us to
first.
run over by much, but we might have to run over a little bit. That'll be better than dispatching everyone quickly. Okay.
well, I'm gonna set up explosives, so it might be hungry.
So you are going to exit the bunkhouse and head for the bridge. Okay, well, you reach for the button to open the door to exit out into the corridor when you hear all the curtains open behind you.
Oh God.
Oh, that's.
I'm not gonna look. I'm just gonna keep on going to the bridge.
The lights go out and you feel hands grabbing you all over.
please not the
Wanna do
black-eyed
anything?
children.
I want to open the ramp.
Okay.
Oh, thanks. That's gonna help.
Oh, great.
Oh, then I
Yeah.
can't use my explosives.
Okay. All right, so you've got the remote in your pocket, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't. When you reach it, it's not there.
Where'd it go?
What do you think you're dealing with? Think I'll make it that easy on you? So these hands are grabbing you all over, and when the lights come back on, all the curtains are open, and there's nobody there. So I take it you want to open the
Run
door
to the bridge.
and exit. All right, bringing it back to Bosk.
Okay, so I'm gonna just set up explosives around the door,
Okay.
put the fuse in, and like get into a locker, and then.
Blow it up.
Yep.
Man, and I was trying to figure out how I was going to kill you, but it sounds like you're taking care of it for me. Ow, I forgot I had that in. I haven't worn something in my ear in years, but they both have Halloween shirts. I wanted something, so I borrowed one of her Halloween earrings. So you are going to wire the door with explosives, get inside of a locker, and set them off. That's your plan. All right. Well, all right.
You should roll your explosives.
But you have to.
Now do you have an explosive skill? Or is he kidding?
This is
He's been
0.
studying.
Yeah.
0.
All
Well, I
right.
have a 2 out of 10. That's it.
All right. Give me a roll.
Oh, 6.
Now your fear roll.
Oh, man. 2.
Not bad.
So 4. So you hold your ears, press the detonator, and nothing happens.
Then I'm gonna try pressing it again.
Yeah, and still nothing happens.
What?
Hira,
What?
what are you going to do?
No explosives.
You obviously wired something up wrong.
Gonna have to try again.
I am going, because I've got the tether on, I'm going to try opening that door to see if there's actually space on the other side.
Okay. The door whooshes open, and it is space, but you are not sucked out. And around the corner, as though walking on solid ground, one of these dead people in a Doulos uniform, jumpsuit, comes in, and then another from the other side, and another, and they start coming in single file into the airlock.
Seal.
I feel like
I'm gonna
this
try
monster
talking
is
to
worse
him.
than this. The monsters is worse than this.
Who are you people and what's going
I love
on?
this. This is
They
much better than
say
the-
nothing to you. They just keep walking. And they walk through the airlock at the other side of the room and just proceed to, the door stays shut, and they just actually walk through the double doors of the airlock to the outside. So now you have this single file procession of dead Doulos crew walking through the room. And you once again, especially now the door is open, you can hear it more clearly. Here, Baronix is yelling, begging for you to help him, to come to the lab to help him.
Maybe you should step out.
Yeah, I'm going to step out.
Step out into the corridor, step out of the room.
Step out of the room. I assume I only see space.
Yes. You want to untether yourself or stay tethered?
Do I have mag boots?
Hmm?
Then I'm going to engage the mag boots and undo the
Tether?
tether.
Okay, Baronix, you are where?
in the bridge.
Bridge. Anybody remember what number that was?
6.
6. Okay. So, what were you doing?
I heard supposed Bardak's voice saying help him, and I exited out the bridge.
You stepped out of the bridge. Okay. And I will remind you guys that all things being equal, and they won't always be, your comms do work. I know you tried once and got static. It doesn't mean that's always going to be the result. So you guys can talk to each other through this entire thing, okay? So, is that still what you want to do, Baronix, is just walk out of the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you step out of the door, there is something pounding wildly on the office door. as though there is something in the office that wants to be let out, and it's rapid banging, maybe more than one person, or maybe something that isn't a person at all. And you think you even see the door trembling as it's being pounded on.
Let's see. I would like run. Like run.
Run into the corridor?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you running to?
Let's see. I would run to over here.
Into the galley lounge where Bardak was calling you from? As you enter into the galley lounge, but we'll leave it there. Bardak, what were you up to over there?
I was running to the bridge.
You were running to the bridge. Did we say you had made it out of the, what were you in? The bunkhouse. Did we say you had made it out of the bunkhouse yet?
I think I was leaving the bunkhouse.
Okay, so, fine, we'll say that you made it out of the bunkhouse. You run into the bridge and you made it into the bridge.
Alright, I'm going to
Close the door behind you.
close the door and I want to go into jump space.
Okay.
All by yourself.
All by myself.
That
I've
should
got
be
astrogation and
some trick.
pilot.
Alright, you make it in, you slam the door shut, and when you look, you are already in jump space.
Already in jump space.
And,
The jumps.
It's pretty convenient.
and, you know, I really did not plan this out very well, trying to find every one of these rooms back and forth. As you are at Nav Helm, that screen is dark. And you see a reflection of someone standing in the bridge doorway, which is now open.
Tackle him.
I'm gonna tackle him.
When you turn around, someone quickly walks away.
I'm gonna tackle him.
So you're going to have to exit the bridge through the door,
Yeah.
and there is no one there.
Alright, then I'm going to... I want to try to rig the engines to explode.
Okay?
I'm
Boss?
getting desperate here.
Bosk, where were you at?
I'm still in the locker room, in the locker, so I'm gonna get out of the lockers, put some more fuses, hopefully, to do it correctly, and blow it up.
Okay.
While in the locker.
We will bio break right there then. Yeah, did you say that this was less scary than the monsters? Mm-hmm. Oh, your ass is toast, dude. I'm gonna make sure I unload the worst stuff I have on you for this one, okay?
I'll try to blow up the ship first, though.
Yeah.
If I can explode the bombs.
If Bardak can manage to blow up the ship and save us all.